Welcome to Permission to Pause, the podcast for high-achieving women who are tired of pushing through burnout and feeling guilty for slowing down. I'm your host, Kristen, founder of the Soothing Spark Life and Success Coaching and creator of the Spark Framework, an intentional path to help you soothe your nervous system, reconnect with yourself, and build stability that supports long-term growth. In each episode, we talk about burnout, mom guilt, and the invisible pressure so many women carry, and how to start changing it without pushing harder. Let's get started. Okay, spoiler alert here. The voice inside your head is not actually your voice. It is the result of conditioning in the world around us and our interpretation of what is quote unquote normal or expected or appropriate or acceptable. Now, who judges that? Who tells us what is normal or acceptable? Who gets to make that decision? Because in this world around me, there is so much variety, I wouldn't even know where to begin to draw the line. And that's part of what makes this life so beautiful. I can look around me and see so many unexpected things. But in my head, if I try to challenge the norm, whatever that means, I put myself in a cage. I belong in timeout because who am I to be doing that? Who do I think I am? What is wrong with you? What made you think that that was okay? What must they be thinking of you right now? I can't believe you said that. This is my internal loop. Yours might sound a little similar, but the way that I talk to myself is so much different than the way I talk to my kids or I talk to my friends. Why are we so mean to ourselves? We control the narrative here. Believe it or not, we are in control of this. Our thoughts can go off on a tangent, but we can rein her back in by asking some powerful questions. Simple questions, but powerful. So when that voice inside your head starts saying, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that. What are they going to think of you? Nobody's going to like you. I invite you to challenge her. Really? Is that really true, Susan? Nobody's going to like me? Not one person? That can't be right, right? It's not true. It's just not true. Our minds are constantly playing this what if game, trying to anticipate discomfort, change, pain. Our brains are just trying to keep us safe, but sometimes the devil we know is better than the devil we don't know. In either case, I'm betting the devil isn't good. So we get to pick our heart. It's hard to live in this world where we constantly beat ourselves up in our heads. But it's also hard to step outside of that and challenge those thoughts. So pick your heart. You're going to be uncomfortable either way. Unfortunately, that's just the reality of the situation. So do we continue to live in the discomfort of things we know to be untrue or things that make us feel like we are less than what we are? We are inherently worthy. We don't have to prove ourselves. We are born that way. There is no proving required. You are uniquely you, and that is your superpower. That is what makes you so important in this world because there's nobody else out there like you. So don't shy away from that anymore. Be who you are. Share that with the world because I know there are people out there waiting for that version of you because that complements their version of them that they've been hiding for so long. Don't cheat the world out of getting to know who you are because your internal bully is convincing you it's better to live small and shrink in the shadows. I guarantee you that's not the case. There is someone out there waiting to celebrate who you really are. So reframe those thoughts when they start to pop up, just slightly. Question them a little. When they start to ask, who do you think you are? How could you do that? Just reply with, I am me. And that's who I am. And I am loved. And there is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not broken. You are not alone. You are not less than any other person in this world. You are loved. You are worthy. You deserve the best in life. And you do not need to prove that to anyone. You just need to believe that for yourself, because that is what's true. Try to prove me wrong. You can't. You can't. I win. The voice inside your head is not your voice. It's years of conditioning and expectations that we were taught long ago when we were told to sit down and be quiet. But I'm inviting you to stand up and speak out. Because I want to know who you are. I want to get to know the real you. That's what's important to me. So this is your permission to pause and challenge that voice inside of your head. I know you can do it. Thank you for taking this pause with me today. If you've been hard on yourself lately, questioning your decisions, doubting your worth, or feeling like you have to prove yourself, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken, and that voice inside your head is not the truth. It's conditioning, and it can change. That process starts by creating safety in your nervous system and reconnecting with yourself. And that's exactly what we focus on inside Phase 1 Reclaim. You'll find more information in the show notes if you're ready for support. And until next time, be kind to yourself. You deserve that. This is The Pause.